Greetings and welcome back to yet another Slay the Spire daily. And the last time we tried it, I had a lot of fun and there seemed to be a lot of positive reception, so I figured let's try another one. And this particular daily seems like it's gonna be bonanzas. We have 3 modifiers. The first one is that we start with 5 copies of Alchemize in the White Beast statue, which means that every time we play an Alchemize we get a potion, and every time we beat an encounter we also get another potion, so there's just a bunch of potions in this particular run. Every time we defeat a boss we become cursed, and essentially we have a bunch of relics that kinda synergize with being cursed, so I think it's pretty good in that regard. And Hoarder, every time we add a card to our deck, we actually add 2 additional copies. So I think what's gonna end up happening, we're gonna get 15 Alchemizes, which means that we will essentially just be playing potions this run. And let's see how it goes. Let's just embark and see where the path takes us. Yeah, 15 Alchemizes, nice, that's nice. I did check the map, or not the map, but I did start the run just to see maybe how the layout is, and I figured that this particular path will be the best one if we just go here and kind of decide if we're gonna fight another elite here. There's 2 of them, or if we just want to diverge and fight one. So this just feels like a path that's gonna give us the most options depending on what we get as we actually go through it. Okay, so one thing that I should keep in mind is that I should not be afraid to use potions. So I think I know I'm gonna defend from this guy, but I think using an Alchemize is not a big deal. Okay, so a block potion is just, I think, non-questionable. Another Alchemize, and I guess at this point I'm just gonna end turn. Now, the 2 potions I got was Apply 3 Vulnerable, which is not that useful, and the Snack Oil. So we become confused, which means that the energy of our cards gets randomized, and we draw 2 more cards, which is something we might want to do, I think, especially in a case like this. Okay, so this is just upsetting. Let's draw. A strike for 3 and a strike for 2. You know, honestly, I think using Alchemize is just gonna be better. Explosive Potion, why not? just keep them throwing on there, boy. Another Alchemize, Strength. Okay, that's fine. He's not attacking, so we don't need to defend. We can just kind of go ham with our potions. So this guy in particular, I find he's generally a little bit annoying, but just because we have so much defense and offense and just things going on for us, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. I think that our first floor should be pretty easy. I think it's gonna get harder later on though. Other end of power, why not? After image, I mean, honestly, just stack it on there, boy. Now we're gonna take some damage here, but I don't think that big of a deal. It's just 3, right? Now, getting some healing I think would be beneficial, but then again, because we have Alchemizes, I think there are potions which actually heal you. So maybe it's fine in that regard. I don't want to use my potion. I mean, my draw potion. Why didn't I just attack him? That was lethal, right? Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I mean, I guess it depends, right? In some senses, if we fish for more potions which will allow to heal us, then it's not a mistake. But I should have just ended it there, because I might not get another chance actually. Especially when things are looking the way that they're looking right now. Okay, I mean, okay, sure. Oh, this is gonna be a long run, isn't it? like the regen potion, that's what I was going for there, but yeah, oh, okay. He's gonna kill himself because we have thorns, which is fine. But yikes, this is, okay, the weak potion is not that good. I mean it's fine, but we have to remember that every time we add a card, we actually get 3 cards, and none of this seem meaningful enough to actually warrant adding 3 cards. Now, one good thing about having the modifier for the Cursed one and the Hoarder is that we can stack our deck very, very big, so it can essentially get super big, and because we have a few curses in our deck, it's gonna be much less likely to actually get to those curses, so we're just gonna get the benefit, not really the negative of curses in that regard. Just give me the relic. Oh, that was easy. If your HP is full, we get an additional energy. Great. Whew, okay, so far so good, I think. I mean, I can tell it's gonna be a good run and a long run. That's what I wanted to say. You surround the face statue. What the hell is a good face? And I mean, honestly, I don't want to trade. What happens if I trade? Let's trade. I'm the madman. That was lucky. Whenever enter a question mark room, gain 50 gold. That's an amazing relic. I think. That's just so much gold for free. I can't complain. But still, we have to remember, every time we add the card to our... Oh god, there's so many Alchemizes. Fine, apply 6 poison, honestly, get poison, son. I guess a survivor is warranted. You know what, let's keep the strike, I feel like it might be good for us. If I just strike this guy, he's dead. Great. Fire potion, honestly, just suck it, my friend. Wait, I don't know how to click, great. I did use a regen potion, I got 5 health, I think it's fine. I mean, like I said, there's gonna be so many potions in this run that... Footwork. Now, this is generally a fine card. You know what? I think this might not be the worst of ideas. Like, if I can go for a block deck, and maybe like a poison deck of some sort, that might work. So let's see what happens. This is usually you would not want this, but because we have a relic that actually stacks with curses, I think this is just a great choice. So let's go for it. We got a relic upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. Oh, 3 curses got added to our deck. Okay, that's actually fine because we get 3 strength for that. Essentially, this makes it that for every curse we have in our deck, we gain 1 strength. Now, doubt in particular is not like the best option you want, but oh wait, we also have 5 potions. Oh, gain 2 potion slots. That's actually amazing. Okay, I mean, at this point, this run is already looking like a bonanza. I kind of love it. You know, just no reason not to, I suppose. Add a random power. Sure, dexterity is a great one. Oh, you know what? Honestly, at this point, just stack it on. I know I'm gonna draw so many friggin' alchemizes that I just... Not that I need the slots, but if it just gets ready and then I can just kind of destroy him without getting hit. You have to remember that if you're trying to play for points now, which I kind of am, receiving the least amount of damage is gonna be ideal for us. Now, I don't think playing snack oil in general is gonna be good for us. I guess it's fine. We have another turn to kind of prep, because all of our cards are essentially very cheap, right? And it's just gonna make it more expensive. So if we have a way to discard it, I think that's gonna be favorable for us, unless I pick up some heavy cost cards. But I think that's gonna be like that. Add a random attack card. Okay, this is fine. So yeah, this is just the turn to attack him. I think just stack everything on top of him, stab him, alchemize, gain 2 dexterity. At this point, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to. There's no reason to play it either, so... Maybe I should have saved some of the defense potions for this turn, but it's fine. Fine, I suppose, random power. After image, this is fine, I think. There's so much about not getting a hit, right? I don't think there's a way for us to actually get that much block. A bit unfortunate. We do need some block cards if we want to make like this deck defense, this dexterity deck work. I mean, I guess I could draw. Yeah, but there's... it's fine. This is fine. Like, doubts, I guess, are not a big deal because they only deal 1 damage. I mean, 1 damage for every card you have in your hand. And I don't think it's very likely for us to have a lot of hands. I mean, a lot of cards in our hand because we have energy relics and our cards are relatively cheap, like I said before. A random power, sure. Well-laid plans is fine, I suppose. 15 block for 1 defend. That's actually ridiculous. No other reason to play anything else, I suppose. Let's just end our turn. And if I pop the regen potion now, I think it's gonna be worth it. Because he still has like 3 turns left to go before he dies. And I think I can heal for quite a significant amount of that in that particular time. So just going ham here is gonna be definitely beneficial to us. I'm gonna play defense, so regret does less damage. Although... No, it does matter because it does damage directly to your health, right. I thought it's gonna go through your block first, but that's not the case. 18 damage. Sure. I mean, playing alchemizes before destroying him, I think is a good idea. Like, we can use this potion in our next battle. It seems to be pretty good. Having 5 potion slots is actually sick. The booth is great. Dexterity potion is fine. I mean, is this too much? Whatever, let's go. He's actually done it. Now, the problem is, what do you upgrade, right? Because there's so many things. It just makes it free. I guess footworks, just start upgrading footworks one after another. Like, we have enough footworks for now, I think. We need more, like, blurs. Blurs are great, I think. Having some blurs in our deck is definitely going to be great. Fine, let's take the blur. I mean, we have 3 blurs now, of course, we have to remember that. And I guess a poison... no, poison stab is not. We want something that will keep stacking poison, so something like Noxious Fumes, I think, that it just adds to poison every turn. I think that's what we want in this deck. Pain, you know what, just stack on those curses right in there. Orichalcum is great. We have to remember that if we can defend, or rather, if we can defend for less than 6, it's a better idea not to defend at all, because Orichalcum has our back for us. Noxious Fumes, this is exactly the card I wanted. You know what, Deadly Poison... Is it necessary? I mean, I don't think it is, to be honest. So let's not pick it. Regular enemy combats. No, maybe I want regular enemy combats. The rest does not seem like it's anything too spectacular, so let's just skip all of it. And honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about it, so let's just go do some elites. Especially on the first turn, I think I can do a lot. Gain 2 dexterity, sure. Gain 2 energy, you know what, at this point doesn't really matter. Dexterity, dexterity. Give me an alchemized boy. 3 vulnerable, this is actually pretty decent. You know what, I think I'm gonna use stack all now, just to get more cards because I have the energy to afford it. You know what, just keep on stacking them on, boy. You know what, just keep on drawing. And Noxious Sins would have been great here. Now, of course, Regret does hurt here. Oh, I think one thing to keep in mind here is that Regret, like I said before, deals damage directly to your health. So maybe taking damage here means that we can't perfect this, which is a bit of an oddity. I mean, it's not an oddity; it's to be expected. It's just something I should have kept in mind when I actually picked Regret up in the first place. Now, I don't think there's a reason to basically do anything. I mean, that's a skill, right? So he's gonna get buffed. He doesn't get buffed like by power, so this is just, I think, a freebie. I'm gonna play it because I think we have a chance to end this battle now. We can. Okay, so I guess there was just no way for us to get around it. Like, the doubts are the ones who are probably gonna ruin our perfects. But that's fine. It's fine. At least it's gonna be a fun run, right? Play these guys. Attack potion. Sure. I mean, honestly, all of this is looking pretty solid. There we go. That was solid. I didn't even take that much damage. You can now dig for loot at rest site, so this is probably going to be preferable to actually using... When you would die, heal to 10% of max. Oh. This is actually really good. So what I wanted to say, instead of going for upgrades, which will be meaningless because we have so many cards in our deck, we can actually just dig for trinkets, and that's gonna be really, really good. Like, if we can stack a ton of trinkets, which can actually synergize pretty well with each other, I think that's gonna be pretty dope. Predator, still 20 more damage. I mean, 21 damage. Just stack it on. You know what? I think there's a reason to stall this. Just kill him. Great. Block potion, sure. Tactician, all of this seems relatively unnecessary. Acrobatics, I don't. In a big deck like this one, I don't think it's needed. Okay. Blur. Now this is what I wanted to see before, right? On hand, lose 1 HP when other cards are played. I mean, all of our curses we've gotten so far will just prevent us from getting perfects, if that's how it actually works. We'll see at the end, I suppose. I mean, yeah, it's silly, but what can you do? Sucker Punch. I mean, I guess there's no need at this point, so I just won't do it. Or add a random skill. I mean, I can just pop it next turn, right? Yeah, fine. It seems like the curses are gonna be the cards that will actually end our lives, so, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Deadly Poison. Is this the turn to go? I mean, I suppose it's as good as turn as any. Maybe not. I think we can wait another one. Let's just discard this so it doesn't deal damage to us. Right. No need for it to deal damage to us if it doesn't have to. And this will be the turn to go, I hope. It's not that much better than the previous one, but at least maybe we'll have Blur so we can set up some block for next turn so he really can damage us. Okay, this is fine. We kinda used up all of our energy, so that worked out pretty well, I think. Just adding more cards to the deck, like I said, will be beneficial because we can get rid of the cursors, or at least make it much less likely to actually draw them. Now, we already have the Defend from the previous turns. Now, it's so unfortunate to actually have Pain in our hand, like, it is a pain, isn't it? I should have played a potion first. Yeah, this is something that I think is gonna happen. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Lava Ghoulin. My boy. Footwork, I mean, is this the hand? I mean, this is rigged, I think. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous in some sense. Getting 4 powers, like, we have 6 powers. Look at this, right? And the fact that we draw 4 powers alongside Pain. That's an unfortunate draw. Like, nobody can say it's not. But still, we're ahead of the curve here, I think. Just one rest and it's gonna put us in a really good spot. Maybe we don't even have to rest, actually. We'll see. Alchemize. Gain to Dexterity, sure. I mean, Dexterity is fine and all, but it really doesn't allow me to basically do anything in this battle, so... 2 energy. I mean, there's no reason to play anything else, so... Fairy in a bottle I think will be pretty decent. Do I have to actually use this? No, I don't think I have to use it because it says it discards this potion. Okay. I mean, honestly, come on. just stop this madness. So much dexterity. I don't need that much dexterity. I'm very dexterous, I suppose. Another alchemize. I mean, sure. Gain 5 strength. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna pop this because it does seem unnecessary. Like this one. Let's just play another alchemize. Just throw a fire potion. Oh, he would have been dead because he had 11 poison. Doesn't matter. Gremlin Horn is great, I think. I mean, I'm not gonna take another footwork. We have enough footwork. It's not really working out for us. Oh, the slaver. He can be a bit annoying, but I guess he's not too bad. Let's just stack up some poison. Let's play the block one. You know what? Snack oil, why not? Another noxious fumes. I think this is gonna be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Regret, of course, is super annoying, but there's really nothing I can do about it, so. Hyo, yeah, thanks. Simultaneously, I love and hate the noise they make. I'm not even really sure why, but regret is unnecessary here, and I basically can't play anything else. So. Now, this is gonna be the game plan. I think just stacking up a lot of defense and just letting Noxious Fumes deal damage. I think this is gonna be our winning strategy for later on in the run, unless we fight the particular enemy which actually gets buffed the more powers he has. But you know, let's see how ridiculous this deck can get. Another alchemize, you know, just poison this boy. Just, I mean, I guess doesn't really hurt to just do damage to him like this and just end this battle. Because we couldn't defend, and every time we play the card we would just take more damage, so. Leg sweep, I think this is gonna be pretty good. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good, I think, just having more defense in our deck. Now, one tip I got for Hexaghost was essentially that his his big attack deals damage that's proportional to your health. So if you have, or essentially he deals every single hit of his attack deals 10% of your damage, of your health. Okay, this is a bit confusing, but what I'm trying to say is essentially the less health you have, the less damage he deals. So I feel like going in with 50 HP in total is still gonna be as good as going in with something like 70 HP, just because, like I said, that attack is proportional, and because I think we have enough defense in this deck, we can actually afford to do so. Especially when we get something like plated armor. Now this is not really necessary, we can just poison this bad boy. Now defending on this turn is, like I said, unnecessary, but I think just playing another potion is gonna be fine, yeah. We essentially get 10 passive block per turn, which is like already pretty good, but the fact we have so many weaks and like dexterities in our deck, I think it's gonna be really beneficial to us. So let's see just how this works. Maybe I'm really off my... Honestly, for how many cards I have in this deck that are basically anything else than curses, I seem to be drawing curses very frequently. So yeah, this is very unfortunate, right? I mean, there's just nothing I can do, but then again, if I do manage to die, I still have this fairy in a bottle tank. Now, I did defend for quite a bit, right? It's not an insignificant amount of defense that I got just passively, but still, like, taking that damage there is just, I think, unfortunate. Blur here is gonna be, I think, beneficial to us, especially because we can play another alchemize. It's gonna be fine. I think I'm just gonna start chucking fire potions at him. No reason not to, I think. Yeah, so this is gonna be fine. So if he attacks the next turn, we can kind of focus on just making more potions, I suppose. Another footwork is fine. Another alchemize. Gain thorns. Sure. The turn kind of played itself. Now, I think this is gonna be what we're gaining for in any fight, right? We want to have as much dexterity as possible. Another blur is gonna be great, and an alchemize first just to see the potion we get, and a leg sweep. This is fine. I don't want to play another one because, like I said, I mean, the pain deals damage to us. It's a pain. It's right there in the name. So having more blurs, I think, for this deck would be great, or just having a way to duplicate them in some way. Another pain, like, fine. Noxious Fumes is gonna be fine. I don't need this much energy. One artifact. suppose. Artifact, if you don't know what it does, essentially it prevents one debuff. I think I mentioned it in the previous video, but just in case if you're watching this for the first time. Okay, so one intangible, this is gonna be really good for us. You know what, honestly, we don't need the energy. And no need to chug the fire potion now because he has 12 blocks, so I'll just rather wait for it for me to use it, so he actually doesn't have that extra health, or rather that I can deal damage to his health directly and not through his armor first. Like in this case, for example, I can just deal 20 damage to his health directly. This is pretty good. Honestly, just go ham. Random power, cost 0. No, I don't think this is gonna be something we want. Not yet, at least. It's a really good card. It gives you 3 intangible, and essentially it makes it so that blocks are less effective the longer the fight goes on, and essentially are invincible for 3 turns. So if you can finish him off in 3 turns exactly, it's really, really good. But if you can, then it's kind of a GG. Now, if I get something like a block here, I'm gonna use it. And this deals 30 damage, so no reason to pop intangible. This is fine. And of course, because I have the plated armor, right? So he's just gonna deal a lot of damage to himself. Essentially, every time he hits us, he gets damage for 6 damage, and because he hits us 6 times, that's just a crazy amount that he probably can't deal with. Gosh damn it! I need more cards in this deck, like for sure. The pains are just painful. Or maybe like a cursed candle. I think that's what it's called, so I can actually play the curses out. And they only deal 1 damage to me. I think that most of this damage I've received up until this point is just from pains and doubts and things like that. But it's fine. The boss, we got through the boss. I didn't heal. I think that was a good call. Bullet time, I don't think it's necessary. We already have enough energy. Raid form, like I said, this is good if you can finish the enemy fast, but we really can't, so let's skip it. Give me more energy relics. Remove 2 cards. This is so inconsequential. I think Velvet Choker is not gonna be the right one for us. So Tiny House, I suppose. Tiny House is what it is. This is fine. This is actually probably the best hit. And more cards. No, I don't need an Acrobatics. Now, maybe I can make a case for Acrobatics because every time I draw, I can also discard, which means I can discard the curses. So, you know, let's try it. I said before it's maybe inconsequential, but now, maybe on second thought, might be a little bit better than I gave it credit for. Now, generally I want to hit as many elites as I can, so if I just kind of go in this direction and maybe swerve here, there's just a bunch of elites on this particular path. If I go here, 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 here. Yeah, I guess this is where we're gonna be headed. So let's just go. Let's just go. No reason not to. This bad boy can be a little bit annoying, but I think it's fine. Bane if the enemy is poisoned. Now, I wish I had more poison. That was kind of what we were going for there, but gain 5 strength is fine. Gain 2 dexterity, this is, I suppose, is fine. More potions, more potions. 5 regen is actually pretty good. Let's just defend first and just bane him. That's solid. I can defend. I get to damage him. I have a bunch of gold. Oh, I also need to. I think I want to hit a shop as well, so I'll check if there's actually a way to get to the shop from this particular. Survivor first, just to get rid of regret. No reason not to. I guess I should have played Footworks first, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Now, when I get a handful of blocks, that's really, you know, just inspires me with confidence. It's fine, it's fine. We're doing it. We're doing it slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I guess I'm just gonna throw this. Acrobatics is not unnecessary, I think. Noxious Streams is fine. Discard any number of cards. Why would I want to discard anything? I mean, not in this particular hand. In general, yeah, I think it's pretty good, but in this particular case, no. I can save it for an elite to try to actually get something out of pain. I think just a leg sweep, like a blur and a leg sweep. I don't think I need to do anything else. I mean, I guess I'm gonna pop this. Yeah, I guess this one, sure. Flechettes, sure, just deal damage to him. It doesn't really matter because he has the armor. And just play another one of this. Another intangible, it's fine. I don't really need intangible with this deck, but it's just nice to have them, I suppose. I can't be afraid to use them. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Gosh, this deck. Maybe I went wrong in some direction, but like, you know, can you blame me? Look at the many, so many potions, so many footworks. It's fine, it's fine. We're gonna get through it, I think, eventually. You really start, and you know when you start hearing, oh wait, when did I get normality? Oh, this is not that good, but that's why we have acrobatics, right? That's exactly the reason why I picked it up, so I'm glad for it to have worked out there. I guess I'm just gonna... Oh, another one. Didn't even notice. I guess it's fine. I think more noxious fumes would be beneficial for us if you actually want to get this going and just deal more damage. You know, I wanted to say, you know you've gone off the deep end when the music in the background actually starts looping. And the fact that one defense deals... gives you like 16 block. Like, that's ridiculous. Sure, just stack it on there. You know, the noxious fumes are gonna get them eventually. Now, one thing to keep in mind, especially with noxious fumes, is that it will just keep doing more damage, right? It's not... I mean... Sure? I'm not even sure what cards I have in my deck. I know I could check, but that's no fun. Oh, just very bad cards. I mean, honestly. Really, I have no way to defend. Now, that's kind of ridiculous. You know what, honestly? After all this work, I'm just out. There's no reason. I mean, I know I missed out on a card, but... It felt like the silly thing to do. Now, if we go via this path, we can hit the shop here. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. Okay, okay, let's go. And there's another... there's always a chance to get a shop in, like, one of the question marks. Oh, 12 cards. Deadly poison. Okay, I don't want... either of those. I don't want either of those. I don't want to neutralize. Tactician is unnecessary. Blind is also unnecessary. Great. Thank you for the game, my sir. Really didn't do anything there, but I still appreciate the fact that you even offered in the first place. Acrobatics for the pain, for sure. I just draw another one. Like, I mean, there are 50 cards in the deck. Like, what? Oh god, I have another acrobatics. If I manage to draw another one there, I would just call the game busted. I mean, I guess I defend for 6, so there's really no reason to defend here. I think Noxious Fumes is just gonna be something that's gonna be good for us. And I guess Blur just to set up the defense for next turn. Or just maybe more footwork. No, I think no. Nah, just go for footwork. I think it's gonna be better. I mean, maybe more energy relics would also be great here. We'll see, we'll see. The fact that they're buffing on their first turn is kind of scary because that means that essentially they'll just keep getting stronger and stronger over time now, and it can deal a lot of damage, and you can kind of be underprepared for it. I found in my very limited time of playing this game that the birds can actually be really scary. Now, I'm not even sure if 32 damage is enough to deal with them. No, it should be enough, yeah. That's 31 damage, so I'll be left with 1 block remaining. 1 block that's gonna get transferred to the next turn. Keep that in mind. Oh gosh, this is bad. I need to be careful what I play. Okay. I suppose. This guy is already buffed, right? So maybe getting rid of him first will be beneficial. Yikes. You know, I thought it was gonna be a strong run, but it's not really looking out to be that way. I think we need more cards to make this deck work. As it is now, it's not doing much for us. I may be overthinking it. Maybe I should just go a little bit more crazy. Alchemize. You know what? Just add me. Adrenaline is pretty good. This is a joke, right? I mean, I said curses are gonna be good for us. We have 9 strength because of them, and because we have a large deck, it's gonna be less likely to draw them. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I guess 9 out of 54 is not that unlikely because you draw like 5 cards every turn. But still, like, they did come in very unfortunate times, I would say. No, this boy is just over with already, so I mean, I have a fire potion I can use at some point. It's fine. It's fine. I said, oh, we can just dig at rest sites, no need to heal. But I think a healing will be necessary at some point. And I know there's a potion in this particular game that makes it... Just get the pain out of here. That makes it that you get some max HP, and I figured we would see a lot more of them, but it actually hasn't appeared yet, which is interesting. It's apparently really rare, so... Fine artifacts, just strike him down. Easy game, easy money. Yeah, I did this. Yeah, I mean, regen potion is gonna be pretty good for us. Honestly, intangible. I mean, maybe this is worse. Yeah, this is definitely worse. Unnecessary, 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 I think. Maybe we need poison just to deal damage to enemies quicker, but fine, it's whatever. It's not whatever. But I think killing this guy first is usually a good idea in this particular 2 normalities, huh? Just start healing, I guess. I can play 3 cards, don't forget that. I played 1. I'll play another one. And I suppose another one? Maybe weaken this guy? Yeah. This is a really shitty hand. 4 curses out of 54 in my initial hand is terribly unlucky. I'm not complaining about the RNG, I'm just pointing out the obvious, right? I don't think, like, if I lose it's entirely my... Another normality, okay. But I can discard this one, so it's not a big deal. No, there's always RNG you can't control and RNG you can control. In some sense, we obviously could control if we got the curses in our deck. Like, if I was more vigilant about the fact that there exist curses which can really screw us over like normality can, then, you know, maybe I wouldn't have opted for this strategy. Even though I'm still unsure where I actually got it in the first place, but it's fine. Just block. Sure, strike him down. Now, the only worry I have here is that this particular fellow mystic can heal this guy faster than I can actually deal damage to him. So we might be here for a while. If he keeps buffing him, that's great. Alchemize, sure. Weak is fine, I suppose. Footwork, blur, acrobatics. I should have just struck him, right? No reason to play acrobatics there. Because I only had 1 energy. That was silly. An obvious misplay. Now, having stacking blurs like this is gonna be just great for us. But at the same time... Oh, there is the Noxious Fumes. Yeah. After image is okay. Noxious Fumes. Maybe the strategy is to get so many curses that I can essentially just one-shot every single enemy with a strike. Is that possible? I would need a lot of curses. Like 200. Footwork, sure. Noxious Fumes are basically only source of damage at this point. Get out of here, Pain. Another Alchemize. 4-plated armor. At this point, unnecessary, but I guess I'm just gonna pop it. No reason not to. At some point, I'm gonna play Intangible during this particular battle, I think. There's no reason not to. I mean, I have 2 of them, and it's like... I guess I'm kind of recycling potions in a pretty good manner. I mean, in a pretty efficient manner, but still. Yeah, another Noxious Fumes. It just takes time to get to it, but when we do, it's over, right? This bad boy is dealing with his problems head on. You know what I say, if you don't know what to do, if you have a problem in life, just alchemize. Get a random potion. It's gonna work out for the best. There we go. Just alchemize. Follow my own advice. Just pop it all. Let's just do this, I suppose. 3 vulnerable, yeah, sure. Fine. Fine. Thanks. I like how he's hidden in armor. There's that clunk sound. He's like trying, but he can't get through. Like, can't get through this armor, bad boy. I mean, Leg Sweep is unnecessary. It literally doesn't do anything for us except weaken for the next turn, maybe. I mean, I guess I'll drink it. I guess I'll do this. I mean, fine. Normality. Yeah. I need more cards in the deck. Maybe it's just time to start taking any card that seems remotely useful. Like any poison card would be good, any defense card would be good, any... Fine. Pain is great, Survivor is great. This is great, especially because I cannot do this, and his life is over. We got there. Eventually we got there. So you can't say that this strategy isn't working. You know, don't say your boy is not a master of strategy. You know, I read The Art of War. I actually haven't, but you know, I need to make myself feel better somehow. This is fine. He's dead. The mystic's life is over. I felt like the previous run was a speed run. This one is gonna be even longer. Backflip. Yeah. Yeah, I think. You know, just pile it on. Now, drawing more cards is probably not a good idea. Bag of Preparation. Darkstone. Is this the Darkstone? Where's the Darkstone? I'm not sure which one is the Darkstone. Interesting. No. I want that. And I don't want to lose a Bag of Prep either, so I'm sorry. This is fine. I have this under control. Maybe I don't. Oh, this is definitely gonna be an intangible one. This is gonna be fine. Alchemize here. This is great. Another Alchemize. Just drink it. I think a leg sweep on... Maybe it's better to backflip first. Yeah, maybe. Okay, just beat this guy first, I suppose. I don't think they can get through my armor yet. But this definitely feels like the turns where I'll use my Ghost in a Jar. This is gonna be great so we can actually get rid of our curses. The prospects are looking... The prospects are good. Now, the actual game plan strategy and what we actually draw now, that's something else entirely. Another intangible. I think this might be a good turn to just pop it. This, and an intangible. Just stack that bad boy on. I need a way to start doing damage to them. I need cards that will actually do something. I just defend at this point. It's not too terribly exciting. Or good, I think. I mean... What is this? This is not a hand? Gosh. Yeah, that's why we have the intangibles, right? That's why I saved them. For a fight like this specifically. But I mean, that was ridiculous. I don't have any more curses. I have 3 more curses. I thought I didn't have them. It's fine. I think I'm just dead at this fight. Like, I don't see a way out of this, honestly speaking. Draw the cards, boy. This is necessary at this point. Very much necessary. Neutralize is actually pretty good. 9 damage in a week. Solid. Now, the only thing that's keeping me that's keeping my hopes alive is the fact I have another Ghost in a Jar and the fact that I have Fairy in a bottle. And all of that is, you know, just inspire me with confidence in some sense. And the poison, the fact we have poison now is also pretty good. Why can't I play strike? Oh, because he webbed me. That's fine. I mean, I'm not sure about fine, but it's... I mean, we'll just have to get through it, right? There's no other choice. Just get good or lose. I hope this fight doesn't come up again. Like, I can deal with 1 enemy, but 3 enemies dealing damage to me. Like, this particular elite, there's just so much damage. And I need some time to actually set up my dexterity and actually get going. And when I say I need my time, I need like 20 turns to actually get through all of my cards in the deck. But you know, it's just what happens. These are the rules of the game at this point. I think an alchemize, maybe I think an alchemize and just a defend will be ideal here. Yeah, this is what I want. I want thorns. Maybe I can get thorns, something like thorns. It's gonna be fine. Like an actual card that gives me thorns instead of just relying on potions for getting them. Now I will take 3 damage here, but I think it's fine. I mean, it's not fine obviously, but it's like, what else can I do in this situation? Noxious Fumes is fine. Backflip is also fine. There it is. But I think I need to defend. These guys are doing 19 damage to me, so Yeah, and I have thorns now, so you know the entire process of me killing them is a bit exacerbated now. So at least we're doing something. Yeah, thanks. I love the grunts and the noises you make. That is not true. I actually really do not like them. I mean, just give me a friggin' potion. Fine. I mean, I have to kill one. They're both dealing this amount of damage, so I suppose let's just kill the one that has more HP. And oh yeah, Gremlin Horn in the clutch. That actually saved me quite a bit of HP. That's great. I don't like any of this. Can you just give me a poison card, for crying out loud? Is that too much to ask? I definitely need to hit up the shop, but I need to get through 2 more elites. Is that even possible for me to do? There's no rest in between. That's what worries me here. I mean, if I go for these 2 elites, it's probably gonna be the worst choice of my adult life. But if I go right, it just seems like a very unprospective path. But I suppose, like, if I want to survive this run, I need to go right. I don't think I can take 2 elites, like, with 31 HP. Like, maybe there's a way. You know what? I have so much gold. Contain 2 relics. Great. This is actually pretty good. This guy, I don't think should be that big of a deal, but I have been wrong before. I have been wrong many times, so... I need a way to discard normality. This is just gonna be acrobatics. I don't need to play survivor at all. Play footwork. And I think noxious fumes. Seems solid. Yeah, this is fine. Being at full HP would be really good because of ruining the Decahedron. Because if you're at full HP, you gain an energy, so that would be ideal. But sadly, this is not what's happening. Exactly. Intangible is great for another elite, maybe later down the road, and he is doing some damage to us. But no, I'm just gonna fan. No reason to go ham now. Like we already have, we have the noxious fumes at this point. I think it's just about the defense game. We already doing some damage to him. So. 5 energy. Where did I get the 5 energy from? I'm unsure about that one. But okay, thanks. And Venom. I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter at all. But an artifact, sure. Bow defense. I suppose, like, that doesn't really matter. I will use one of this in this particular fight just to get rid, like, maybe of a normality on another curse. It's definitely not what I would call an engaging run in a lot of senses. A footwork, I suppose. No reason not to. Give me an attack, boy. Predator. This is pretty decent, actually. Not pretty. This is really decent. Another alchemize. Just go ham. Just keep stacking it on. We did get quite some value out of a regen potion because it kind of ticked for 5 turns, and that is like 6. That's like 15 health in total, so that's pretty good. Leg sweep is gonna be, I think, pretty good. I think a blur and a leg sweep and an alchemize to reduce the number of cards we play, but at the same time we kind of maximize the defense we get and also weaken, which is pretty good. We blocked all 3. I'm so very proud of us. Oh, the Art of War. If you don't play any attacks during our turn, we gain an extra energy. Oh, that's actually good because this is like permanent energy. We don't attack at all in most cases. I should have just played acrobatics first. That was silly of me. If I do this instead, yeah, it's fine. I still should have played acrobatics first because I had enough energy to do all of that, but still. Yay! Just, can you, like, just give me any poison. I'll take any poison at this point. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP, each combat draw 2 cards. This should be fine. Start each combat with 1 dexterity. Should be fine. This is actually, yeah, this should be really fine. You know, just dig, honestly. Oh, this is gonna be really decent. Whenever you apply poison, apply 1 additional poison. This is just gonna make it that little bit faster that I need it to be in. Oh, they're innate. Oh, Jesus, that's really bad. I guess it's not that bad because we get 3 curses out of the way fast, and usually enemies kind of prep for the first turn, and because we also have the relic, which allows us to essentially have 2 more cards on the first turn. It's not that bad, and we can replace them with Gambler's Brew, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. Honestly, get rid of all of this. I don't need any of this. Slice, you know, I'll keep a slice. And maybe a strike, so I can get rid of this boy, but the rest seems unnecessary. Yeah, this is why I kept it. This guy can just suck it. We get Gremlin. Honestly? Honestly? I don't appreciate the cadence of the way you're approaching this battle, so... I want to use Alchemizers. I think using Alchemizers is just a good idea, because you exhaust them, you get rid of them, they go out of your deck, and essentially you can get potions that will help you in the fight. Like, using more Alchemizers is always better than not using them, I suppose that's what I'm trying to say, which seems obvious, but I'm just saying it out loud. Another Alchemize, fine, I suppose. Footwork, backflip. I mean, I guess I have enough defense, so I don't need to do anything. Let's just, you know, just start throwing shit at him. You might be wondering why he didn't get weakened. That's because he has the artifact, so he reduces 1 debuff as well. More Thorns at this point, sure. Let's just let him deal damage to himself. I'm frail now, which reduces how much we can defense, but I don't think it's gonna be that consequential. Take your time, game. Don't worry about me. This is solid. This is really decent. Like, honestly, like, this might be just what I want to do here. I don't want to escape, so I'm gonna do this. Random power that costs 0. This is fine. Yeah. Maybe not the ideal turn, but I think it's fine. All in all, it could have been worse. Somehow this deck is doing it. Like, it's doing it very inefficiently, but as we say in the programming world, if it works, it works. Random skill, Phantasmal. Yeah, this is exactly what we need. We need double damage on our next turn. It's exactly what's going to bring us the victory in this situation. Oh, really? I mean, honestly, I don't need anything else. Like, keeping pains doesn't do anything for us, and getting rid of regret is gonna be what's actually gonna help us there. Now, do we just alchemize 3 times? I suppose. Bullet time. I mean, there's no need to play it. I guess backflipping here will be. We need defense. And yeah, a leg flip, a leg sweep, a leg flip. I mean, I guess you flip with your legs as well, so it's also a leg flip. I don't know what I'm saying. This run is making me lose my goddamn mind. Normality, sure. Blur. Another Noxious Fumes and a strike. Just, you know, just start dealing damage to him. 3 vulnerable is so unnecessary that I can't even point out how unnecessary it is. Like, 3 vulnerable on this particular fight is just nothing. Honestly, just suck it, man. Just suck it. Nothing can get through my armor, except like the bazillion curses I have in my deck. But other than that, nothing can get through my armor. I've never been happy just to click and turn, like with a hand like this. Just, you know, get it over with. Maybe I had a way to exhaust the curses, that would be pretty good as well. Gain 5 strength, I don't think that's necessary, but I think it's better than this. No, yeah, it's definitely better than this. Both are pretty bad. I mean, honestly, game, just give me some poison. I know you tried to give me poison before, and I was like, nah, I don't need this. But honestly, just like, give me a break. Honestly, I'm out of this battle. Like, the 3 of them is gonna take way too long. And not just that, it's just, I don't think it's worth my time. It's not even, no, I will not get jaxed. It's not even a question about whether I think I can do it or not. I'm pretty sure I could beat them, but it's just like, do I have the patience and the time to do it? I don't think the answer to that is most definitely no. Acrobatics, get out of here, normality. Blur, alchemize, random power, which costs 0, this is great. I will use snack oil next turn. I mean, he's gonna confuse me anyway, so... I mean, okay, that's fine, I guess. It's not fine, but it'll have to do. Okay, so... I suppose I'll drink the potion for no other reason other than to drink the potion. I'll draw 2 more cards, play the ones that are free or relatively free. Now, Defend is great. I think, I mean, Noxious Fumes are so expensive. I don't think I can afford to play them. I'll do that. A random, yeah, sure. A Phantasmal Killer. Double my damage I do with my attacks on the next turn. It's just, like, it's what gives me strength. It's what gives me the energy to wake up in the morning and make me realize this card is the reason why I still managed to survive to this very day. Yeah. That's obviously sarcasm. Nothing about that card makes me like it. What's this? Oh yeah, this is the icon for double damage. It's like, oh, where did we get that from? Oh right, just the card I played and kind of trash talked. I guess an Alchemize. Another Alchemize. Energy this turn is unnecessary, so I'll probably use it next turn. I still have the fairy in a bottle. It might come in the clutch, you know, it's just like, don't dismiss the fairy in the bottle. I mean, there's no other thing to do here other than just play this and I guess a footwork and I guess a strike. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be much worse, but actually it turned out pretty well. Like, the regrets and the pains just are doing so much damage. A leg sweep, I suppose, it's free. A backflip, it's free. An Alchemize, it's not free, but it's what it is. Acrobatics, sure. Get rid of the pain. I guess Defend is free, another Defend. I mean, getting to 100 armor is usually a good sign that something is going right, at the same time. Did I actually just not draw? Oh no, I did draw the Noxious Tunes, they were just too expensive to play. Right. Alchem, I mean, okay, sure, it's free. Just show that bad boy on top of it. I'll play a backflip, I need a defense. And a blur just to have defense for next turn. And of course I draw into pain, just to know, just to put that cherry on top. Just deal a little bit of damage to your boy Poka. I don't know why I chose that as my name, but I'm Poka. Blur. Alchemize. Oh, this is gonna be pretty good. I mean, not pretty, but it's gonna be useful. Yeah. It's I like. Energy. Do you know what? Honestly, I'm gonna play a 3 energy eviscerate. That's it. The evisceration has commenced. Like, I think an eviscerate or something like... I've gotten these 2 cards like 15 times, or maybe that's just my imagination. I have not been getting good cards offered to me. I will rest. There's just, I don't think, any other choice other than rest. Now, the real question is, do I pop the regen potion? I think the answer to that is yes. Honestly, just get the curses out of here. I don't want to see them again. Choke. Wow, that would be pretty good to get them next turn. I mean, honestly, I can just discard all of them. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Getting 5 more cards in this particular turn, I think might be useful just to set things up. Like a footwork, I think is just great, and because we already have that on him. Just show that vulnerable. Just stack it on top. Just debuff that bad boy. Okay, this is fine. He's gonna summon his minions. Which is... Oh, the Noxious Fumes coming in the clutch. The Neutralize is actually great. The Blur, I think, is necessary. And a Defend, I think, is also pretty good. I still won't be able to defend for enough, honestly. Just strike me with an Alchemize. Oh, yeah. And just strike him. I think just dealing damage to him will be... Like, if I deal with the little guys, I think I can just outblock the little guys and just focus on the big guy. I think this is gonna be the winning strategy here. I can just let the poison deal with them. I think I have enough defenses in defense, I guess, both works, in my deck that I can afford to do, like, something like this. This is gonna be fine for later. I guess just a Storm of Steel and just go ham on him. I have a lot of strength, so... I mean, acrobatics first, obviously, just so I can have more cards in my hand. Yeah, yeah. Storm of Steel and just, you know, just shift that bad boy. Storm of Steel might actually be pretty good in this deck as well, because we tend to draw a lot of cards, and because essentially every card we have is buffed by 12 damage. I also had a chance to pick it up before, and I didn't, so that was, again, my bad. I need to realize that having 12 strength just passively is actually really good if you want to build a damage deck. Dexterity, sure. Acrobatics, just get rid of this. A leg sweep is, I mean, it's just the best choice, but I don't want to strike him. What exactly does this do? Whenever you would deal 4 or less unblocked damage, increase it to 5. Oh, solid. Just play an Alchemize. Yeah, a random power. I'll play this for sure. A random power, which costs 0. Oh, should have played that first, I suppose. I mean, it didn't really matter. I didn't play any blocks that turn. They're dealing some damage to me, but it's not too bad. Because, I mean, I'm gonna heal after this battle, essentially, so it doesn't really matter. So, but the problem is that, again, I will not get the perfect. You get the perfect if you don't take any damage in the boss fight. But I feel like with all of the curses in my deck, I think that's just impossible. Okay, so what the hell happened in this particular? What the hell is the damage? Like, what happened? Oh gosh darn it. This is not looking well, is it? I think I have to discard all of my cards and hope for some defense. I mean, honestly, game, that's all of that is so rude. I'm not even sure this is enough. It should be, like, I mean, I have, that's 24 plus, I mean, no, it's not. They're dealing 61 damage to me, and I have 60 health exactly. Oh gosh. Oh wait, I miscalculated. It's fine, I'm still alive. It's not looking too good though. Just backflip that bad boy. Defend, and I can't play another one because normality, god damn it. Okay, this time it's for sure too much. Oh yikes. I mean, sure, I might get revived by Fairy in the bottle here, but the next turn I'm just gonna meet the same fate. Maybe not. Maybe there's a chance. Leg sweep? I need a leg sweep. I need to leg sweep this bad boy. Okay, the question is, if I defend, I definitely leg sweep one of these two guys, right? There's no question about it. Now, the question is, can I afford not striking either of them? No, I need to strike at least one of them. And I suppose the one that's not weakened. Okay. There's still a chance. There is still a chance. Okay, there is still a chance, my friends. I need one strike or just some way to deal damage or just have a way to block this particular turn, and this is gonna go out really good. I cannot kill him, I think. This guy is dead, so if I can just block enough. I also can't remember that pain can actually kill me here, so. Oh, defense is not necessary, I need to strike him. I think I just need to strike him here. There's no other way to do it. Oh gosh. All of this is looking terribly, terribly normality. You know, I don't appreciate you, but at least this fight is over. You know, we came in the clutch, we played our cards right. You know, maybe not in the right order, in the right way, but we played them and we played our cards. Maybe not right, but we definitely did play them. Adrenaline is just, okay, this is just gonna be amazing for us, I think. Grand Finale, if someone can make Grand Finale work in this particular daily, hit me up, I would love to see that. Gain energy of start each turn card, you have 2 fewer cards. Honestly, with how shitty these cards were, just get it out of here. You know, like, I don't need the third choice of the card. I think this particular relic is good the later on in the run you are. Honestly, give me shops. I want shops, I have so much money, I want to spend it all. I have one shop there, and I have one shop here. So if I go in this direction, I can hit an elite and a shop. Okay, let's try that. This is decent. I have so much HP and like 6 energy per turn. I'm still not sure how I managed to survive that battle, but I'm so glad I did. It's the memes, you know. It's the power of the meme. Honestly, just eat it. That dealt 8 damage to me. That's so ridiculous. The first turn is a bit, I would say, iffy. There's more of them. Oh my god. I don't want to discard this because Ethereal means it exhausts itself at the end of turn anyway, so. I should have played acrobatics first, discard the pain, yeah. That's just a silly mistake. I'm full of silly mistakes these days. And now I need to strike him. I just need to start working on his health. I can't let him live for too long. Burn, burn, yeah, thank you, thank you. Knowing my luck, I'll probably draw right into them, so... is this an artifact potion? No, it's a liquid bronze. It gives you thorns. Is bronze used for thorns? That seems like not a good alloy to use for thorns. If you want to impale people, I guess. I mean, I'm not an expert on impaling people, so just ignore what I say in regards to that, but like, I'm just thinking out loud. Bronze does not seem like the right material to use for impaling people. Might just be me. Okay, I can get rid of him, so let's just stack up on potions and get this boy over with. End his life swiftly. Oh wait, why do I only have one choice now? Choose a card. Not much of a choice, is it, huh? Why can I only choose one? I actually don't understand. I don't mind. I mean, honestly, nothing changes. Nothing changes for me because it's not like I'm picking the cards up. I think the shops, yeah, sure, give me more potions. Oh, this is the one I was talking about. It gives you max HP. It's pretty rare though, apparently, because I didn't manage to get it in this particular battle. Gambler's Brew is awesome for the kind of deck we have because we have so many curses. So let's stick to that. Fight a boss, receive a rare... Do I need more normality? Upgrade all cards and you can no longer heal. That seems so sick. That seems so sick actually. And we can avoid... I mean, is it a good idea? Absolutely not. But like, maybe it's a good idea. You know what? That's... the idea is when you upgrade alchemizers, they become free, and maybe if they're all free and we can just keep playing them, they can become really, really good for us. So let's just go. What the hell is this? I've never seen this enemy before. Okay, I regret every decision I've made up until this point. Adrenaline, just honestly, just stack it on there, boys. Bullet time. Oh, I can't draw anymore because of bullet time, of course. I'm not even sure if that's the right choice, but you know, I'm doing it because it is what it is. Yeah, I don't think doing that was the right choice because the thing is, I just get so much passive damage from my curses that like healing is a necessity for me essentially. Yeah, just end his life. Yeah, I definitely need healing. that was a mistake. Maybe if I get a bandage in the shop, that can be really good. Yeah, okay. I'm not even sure what this thing does. I know it deals damage to you, and when it deals damage, it's like... Let's see. Oh, it just gives you a wound. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. Oh, 37? Oh, that is as bad as I thought. Yeah, see, this is what I'm worried about. Like, honestly, I need to preserve my health. I'm just gonna discard one. Alchemize, they're free, so it's actually not a bad idea to use them at all. Gosh darn it. The normalities. I wish they only started counting once you actually got them in your hand. That would make them much more tolerable, I think. Artifact, sure. The rest is actually useless. Okay. I thought upgrading and making all the alchemizers free would just be amazing, but I guess not. Just get rid of the pain. I don't need no pain. I don't need no satisfaction. I don't need no false control. Yeah. Blur, honestly, just I think I need to strike her. Like, this bad boy is bad, but I need to get this fight over with, essentially. I'm not even sure if this is an elite. It's probably not. It seems like a regular enemy. The shop, however, like the two shops will strike up. I think I need to hit as many question marks as I possibly can. That's my idea. Why? Because they might have the healing I so desperately need. caltrops. That's exactly what I wanted to get before. Attack potion, sure. Riddle with holes. This is actually so good. But I'll play it just so I can play more alchemizes, you know, hopefully get... You know, this is it, I think. Solid. I didn't lose that much HP, but I don't think it's gonna hold up. I don't need the strength potion. Is this the one that's strength? Yeah. No. No acrobatics. Bad acrobatics. Please, a bandage. Master of Strategy is solid, I think. You appear now, don't you? You would appear now. You freaking... Every 5 turns gain 1 intangible? Yeah, actually, just take it. Now, Master Strategy might seem like a really good choice, but I don't think it is, because I think it just makes it more likely for us to join to normality. So for that reason alone, I will skip it. And I hope my next shop will actually be a little bit better. Oh wait, I can't upgrade, but I can rest? Wait a second, I'm confused. You can no longer heal. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. I thought I couldn't heal and I was confused. This is actually a really good relic. I mean, not a really good one, but it's solid. Okay, I think I need to hit up the 2 question marks here and then go in this direction. Or maybe just go here, like just go via the question marks route. But for that, I need to go to an elite first. You know what? Let's do it. Let's actually do it. This is what's gonna work. Trust me, guys. Honestly, this particular hand, if he's not doing anything, I'm fine with it. There's no reason to do anything, I just end my turn. Okay, so far so good, so far so good. I also have to remember that basically because everything is upgraded, I also get just more passive defense. Yeah, see, this is annoying. This is actually really, really annoying. I need to draw cards. Yeah, this is actually, that was the right play. Great. Just play all the alchemizes, I say. Artifact. Sure. Intangible is so good. 2 energy is, I think, unnecessary at this point. You know what? Just throw that bad boy out. And do that. And apparently I still don't have enough HP. What? I'm so confused. I thought I blocked for so much there. I don't think there's a way I can... I think I just have to use intangible here. I need to reduce the damage I take at all costs. And this is not even an elite, which makes this even worse. It's fine. Slowly, another intangible. That's actually the dream. Alchemize. Yeah, and defend. Okay, solid so far, solid. I need to reduce, like with regret, the only way to actually go about it is just to reduce the amount of cards I have in my hand. I hope that the fact I have so much HP is gonna be what's really saving here. Pain, get out of here. Okay, another pain is not too terribly good. You know what? I'm gonna discard it because just play alchemizes. 3 vulnerable is great. Alchemize, another one. Dexterity, sure. No reason not to, I suppose. Another one, sure. Why not? No reason not to, I suppose. And I'm basically just weakening him, which is fine. He's buffing himself up, I think. Strength, it's not that bad, I think. Okay, remember, don't play Adrenaline first because of the normalities. I can play them now. Oh right, every 5th turn I get an intangible. That's actually so good. Yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I was thinking, like, you either have the choice of playing the backflip first, so you can actually draw 4 and discard 1. And I guess I should have done that because there was a chance of normality. So I'll remember that for next time. I should play acrobatic. If I do play a drawing card, I should play acrobatics first. Regret is so... I mean, it is what it is. Honestly, just give me more give me more dexterity. 34 is not enough. Every block is blocking for 40, just, you know, just stacking on. Now, I feel like the spot I'm in now is pretty solid. Power Potion and Venom, fine. Like, in regards to what my deck does. Oh, this is so good. This is what we need, but I don't think I'll use it in this particular fight. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take 1 damage. There's no other way around it. 270, well, solid. I would say that's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I was just wondering if maybe I can draw something, but yeah, that's it. Oh, that deals damage to me before he actually gets poisoned. That was my bad. I took so much damage for no reason. Noxious Fumes, honestly, yeah, put it in. I need more of those, I think. Okay. This will be hard, so let's just heal first. Honestly, give me all the energy I needed. And honestly, no, I need to drink that. That would just be a mistake, I think. Footwork. Blur. Leg sweep on one of these bad boys. Acrobatics, get rid of this bad boy. Alchemize is, I suppose, fine. Footwork, and just I need to strike one. Which one? This one, because he's vulnerable, obviously. Oh, that was decent. I still have an intangible, which might be really useful for me, so I need to keep that in mind. This has become a very strategic playthrough. At the start I was like, this is gonna be pretty straightforward, but now that I look at it, no, it's really not, is it? I mean, I guess I can just play everything I have in my hand, so there's no reason not to. And just a blur. Yeah, this is really good, because now, because I had intangible, they're only gonna deal 2 damage to me, which means that 27 block is gonna get transferred to the next turn because of blur. So this is decent. Okay, Noxious Fumes I think is just necessary here. I should have played this first to get rid of pain. Bye-bye pain. Honestly, Alchemize City, boys. 3 Thorns, just stack on the strength, stack on this because I have blur. Plated armor I think is necessary right now, so I'm not gonna even use it. And I think just 2 strikes, maybe on this bad boy, to get them down at about the same time. And I'm defending basically, and this is really good. They're dealing 6 damage to themselves because they're attacking me. Now, I don't know how my health will hold up to the point where I get to the boss, but I hope the question marks will have something for me, which can actually help me. Okay, Pain needs to get out of here as soon as possible. I just don't want to see it ever again. Explosive Potion is solid. Another Alchemize, 3 vulnerable, I guess, on this bad boy. Alchemize, sure, another 3 vulnerable, I guess, on the other bad boy. I don't know why I'm calling them bad boys, but, you know, they're not very good either, so. Alchemize, a random skill, sure, a leg sweep, this is fine. Now, I wish I could strike one of them, but it's cool. I have enough blocks, so I don't really need to indulge. So 3, yeah, he's not gonna be dead next turn. Oh, he is his because he deals damage himself. So this is fine. This bad boy is dead. Alchemize, Adrenaline is I think just necessary. This. So I have just no defense. Like that's so silly. I think Plated Armor and Intangible is pretty much necessary here. I need to really save all the health I possibly can. That was really unfortunate too. It's fine though, we're doing it. We're doing it. Adrenaline? I don't want to play any other card because of pain, okay. End the turn. Was there a way for me to discard Regret? If there was, again, I made a terrible mistake. Anchor is solid. Leg Sweep, I think, is unnecessary at this point, but maybe... No, it's fine. Maybe I should have added it. Because I'm gonna get 3 more strengths here. Oh god, another innate curses. Like my starting head will just be curses now. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, Ice Cream is amazing. The only thing I'm worried about now is the fact that if my health will sustain. Upgrading all cards was definitely a mistake. Oh, let's go though. I think there's nothing I can do. This hand is... Oh, I got the innate. That's so decent though. That's so good. Oh, and not the innate. I got the intangible. That's what I wanted to say. Oh my god. I think that the amount of damage I do to him, that's the amount of strength he actually gets reduced. Acrobatics, get rid of the pain first. Let's not make that same mistake again. Now, oh no, I need to get rid of normality. Damn it. I'm gonna take so much damage on this one, won't I? Yeah, I mean, there's no other way around it. I guess play Adrenaline first. Neutralize. Weak. Gosh. I'm taking a lot of damage. I realize this because of pain, but also think just setting things up is important. So okay, it's fine at this point. I don't need to do anything else. I took 10 damage because of pain. It's just horrible, but you know, I'm hoping for a full heal at some point. Yeah, normality needs to go for sure. Just, oh, another one, okay. I have another discard card, so this is fine. Gambler's Brew is just amazing, actually. The fact that I have Ice Cream now means that if I can survive the first turn, I think I'm pretty good for the other turns as well. Is there any need to play any more cards? No, I'm already defending enough and I can just end my turn. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. It might not look fine, but it's fine. Wait, is this an elite fight though? No, it's just a regular enemy. Doesn't seem like a regular enemy. Oh, he implodes in just 2 more turns, so I just need to hold up. Okay. Honestly, no need for either of those cards. Just get them out of my face. Poison him? I mean, I'm not really sure why I even drank that potion. Okay, this is gonna be really useful. And honestly, doing damage to him to reduce his... Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm taking some damage here. Just... Yikes. Oh! I don't know what happened. Oh, the poison! The poison also reduces his damage. That's actually so good. I was not aware of that. Alchemize. I need to draw as many cards as I can and just play as many potions. Oh, I guess I can't. Fine. Fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but you know, we're hanging in there. And really, you know, what else can you wish for in life? Sometimes you just gotta hang in there. Now the shop I think would be great, but I need... No, no, this is just a bad deal. I'll add 1. No, I would have loved to add 3, but no, I'm not fighting. I will not get greedy. So is this just it? I need to beat the final boss with 50 HP? Okay, I mean, honestly... Oh god, it's the exact enemy I didn't want to face because my deck revolves around powers to some extent. And the fact that I have intangible now is actually so friggin' good. Yeah, there's just no need to do anything. I'll just weak him, and that's it. That's it. I'll end up going into the next turn with 3 energy. Oh gosh, okay, this is gonna be way too close of a battle for me to like it. Especially because these guys are just gonna keep increasing their strength, so I need to get rid of them as soon as possible. Pain is so bad for me here. Okay, this is actually terrible. This might be like the worst hand I could have drawn. I mean, honestly, I'll just need to tough it out. I think I just get rid of this guy. Yeah, I mean, no other way to go about it. Oh, backflip, yeah! This is so good. Okay, suddenly a really bad hand turned into a solid one. Regrets suck, obviously, but you know, it is what it is. The regen potion might really help me here. Okay, one of them is just over with. I have 2 strength potions, and if I get a strike, I just need to use them. Just use alchemizes, no question about it. Grand Finale is just unnecessary. Plated armor is fine. Other alchemize. Honestly, this seems like the turn to do all of this and just get this bad boy. Will this kill him is the question. That's 43 damage and that's 43 damage, so it's the same, okay. So I guess I need to use both in order to get him. It's fine, I get an energy. Oh god, not normality. I'll be taking so much damage here. But as long as it's just one, I think it's fine. If I set everything up and, like, I still don't have enough dexterity to really keep this going, but the fact I have so much energy and the fact that I can actually just heal a ton every single turn, and blurs are really gonna help out here. Yeah. Okay, I just need to get into the groove where I just keep defending more than the damage he's dealing, and I think I'll be fine. But I need to get to that point. What's lucky about this particular boss fight is that on his first phase he doesn't do as much damage as he does in his second phase, which is obvious, right? Unload. Yeah, this is just not. Snack oil, I don't think it's gonna be a good one for us. So what's really good about that fact is that I can prep everything in his first phase, and then I can just get to him in his second phase, and when I already have all the cards I need and all the potions and whatnot. So yeah, this is exactly what I mean, right? I mean, obviously it sucks that I have to use. Oh gosh, do I need to pop this? I think I'll pop it because I already have so much energy that I probably just won't use it till the end of times. So there's just no way for me to get around it, I suppose. Fine, I guess. I have plated armor. Oh, I have, yeah, of course, the recalcum. The recalcum comes in the clutch. Okay, so far so good, I think. Gosh, what a run. I think we need to draw first, so maybe I can get rid of normality. Or just blur twice, honestly. Yeah, just blur twice. Just set it up for next turn. And then the turn after that. Like, yeah, normality sucks, but at least this turn we were able to prep our the blurs. The fact that he's healing in his first turn might seem really bad, but it's actually, I think, really good. Acrobatics to get rid of normality, no question about it. Pain sucks, obviously, but you know, what can you do? To dexterity is great. Alchemize. Honor to dexterity is amazing. I don't need to play Defend, it's actually unnecessary. I mean, it actually turns out the same. Either Regrets deals 1 more damage because I play Defend, or Pain deals 1 more damage because I play Defend. So I guess I'll just play it. Oh gosh. The poison is really stacking up. I have a lot of dexterity now, but I'm not sure if it's enough. That's what I'm worried about mainly. Yeah? I mean, I guess I play it. It's preserved 2 turns as well, so if I get it out there as soon as possible, it's gonna be fine. Defend, just draw more cards. Yeah, get rid of pain. Regret, get rid of regret. Gosh. The question is, do I have any more powers I want to play? And I think the answer to that is just a resounding no. Now, I think I'm gonna do a backflip just in case I might draw something like... I'm not gonna end his life yet, and I'm not gonna play Alchemize because I want the energy. Yeah, this is exactly the reason. I wanted to draw cards, so in the case it was normality, I would be able just to end my turn, and that would be that. So that worked out for the best somehow. I'm not sure how my strategy worked out there, but it did, so... Okay, he's just gonna end up dying now, which means that drawing normality here is just fine. I'll still play defense just in case he attacks me first or something like that, but... Okay. I should have played the other one, of course, because of regret. That was so silly. Right, it's fine, I don't mind it. Okay, this is the real deal now. Like, I'm really glad that it triggered on this particular turn, that's just great. Yeah, just set up all the defense and all the blurs. Okay, I think all of the normalities are out. And yeah, I just have maybe a few hiccups, but... Okay, this so far is looking... I think we might have a chance, that's all I'm saying. Like, the chance is not high or big, but there is a chance. And I'm really happy about that prospect. Okay, fine. I think I set up the floor for another turn, so we're safe for at least 1 more turn. We have so much damage and so much energy that we can really handle it. Okay. The blur definitely helped here. I mean, this is ridiculous. Oh gosh, okay. It'll be a tight one. I won't lie, it will be very tight. If I survive 1 more turn, if I survive this turn, I think we got him. With acrobatics, it's actually looking pretty likely that we might be able to do something. this. I'll just defense first. I don't want to join to friggin' into normalities. I don't really care for voids, they're just meaningless to me. I think we just have him. Yeah, the pen nib comes in the clutch. And oh my lordy, we've done it again. For the second time. The most ridiculous deck you can imagine has managed to get this far. And I thought the previous one was slow, but this one was even slower. Like, I don't know how the hell this deck worked out, but the fact that it did, and the fact that at the end I actually took that power play and actually upgraded all of the cards and I just didn't heal at all, definitely made it a little bit scarier than it needed to be. But honestly, a pretty decent score, 1140. Money, yeah, that's great. I accrued a lot of gold. I deleted 3 elites without taking any damage. The curses. Boss is slain. Okay, you know what? Honestly, I didn't even know I can unlock things by playing dailies. This is really cool because that means that when I go to normals, I'll actually have more stuff to play with. Wow, what a daily. I really enjoyed this one. I won't lie. Like, the dailies in Slay the Spire seem to be like one of the most exciting ones, especially when they tend to work out like this, and it feels like there's a lot of clutch moments that you can actually bank on. And we did it. I'm so proud of us, guys. I'm so glad. If you managed to make it this far and actually survived through all of my rambling and the tribulations we had on this particular journey. It was a long one, but if you made it to this point, you have my kudos, and I really, really appreciate it. So with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I hope to see you next time.